Long ago, in the land of Egypt, the people were ruled by a powerful king called Pharaoh. The Israelites, who were also called Hebrews, lived in Egypt, but they were not free. Pharaoh made them work very hard as slaves, and their lives were very difficult. God saw how sad and tired the Israelites were, and he wanted to help them. So, he chose a man named Moses to lead the Israelites out of Egypt and into a better life. Moses was a kind and brave man. One day, while he was taking care of sheep, God spoke to Moses and told him to go to Pharaoh and ask him to let the Israelites go free. Moses was nervous, but he trusted God and agreed to help. Moses and his brother Aaron went to the palace to speak to Pharaoh. They said, "God says, 'Let my people go.'" But Pharaoh shook his head and said, "No, I will not let them go." He wanted the Israelites to keep working as his slaves. Because Pharaoh refused to listen, God decided to send signs, called plagues, to show Pharaoh that he was powerful and that the Israelites should be set free. Each time a plague happened, Moses went to Pharaoh and asked him to let the people go, but Pharaoh kept saying no. The first plague happened when Moses touched the Nile River with his staff, and the water turned into blood. All the fish died, and the water smelled terrible. But Pharaoh still said no. Then God sent the second plague, a huge swarm of frogs. Frogs came hopping into houses, beds, ovens, and everywhere you could think of. Pharaoh promised to let the people go if Moses asked God to take away the frogs. But after the frogs were gone, Pharaoh changed his mind and said no again. The third plague was tiny, itchy gnats that buzzed all over people and animals. But Pharaoh's heart was hard, and he would not listen. Next came the fourth plague. Swarms of flies filled the land, buzzing and landing on everything. It was very uncomfortable. Still, Pharaoh refused to let the Israelites go. The fifth plague was a sickness that made all the Egyptian animals very ill. But the animals belonging to the Israelites were safe and healthy. Pharaoh still would not give in. The sixth plague brought painful boils, which are sore spots, on the skin of the Egyptians. Even then, Pharaoh said no. Then, God sent the seventh plague, loud thunder and hail, with lightning flashing and ice pounding down, destroying plants and trees. Pharaoh was scared and said he would let the people go. But again, he changed his mind. Next, God sent the eighth plague, huge clouds of locusts. These insects ate every green plant and leaf left after the hailstorm. Egypt's fields were bare. But Pharaoh still would not listen. The ninth plague was darkness. For 3 days it was so dark that people could not see each other. But where the Israelites lived, there was light. Even after this, Pharaoh's heart was still hard. Finally, God sent the 10th and last plague. God told Moses to have the Israelites mark their doors so they would be safe. That night, an angel visited Egypt, and every Egyptian family lost their oldest child. But the Israelite families were safe. This time, Pharaoh was so sad and scared that he told Moses to take the Israelites and leave Egypt right away. The Israelites quickly packed their things and left, feeling happy and thankful that God had rescued them. Through these 10 amazing signs, God showed his power and his love for his people. He wanted everyone to know that he cares for those who trust in him